Hi everybody, Sarah Louise here. So I'm just walking Gizmo. We've had a covering of snow over the evening, so it's quite nice to walk out in the park. Now it's Gizmo's finding it a little bit thick though with his little legs. Where is he? There he is. So I'm hoping that the internet connection is going to be okay for me to do this live. I'm getting fed up of doing them inside all the time. It's nice to be able to do them while I'm out and about. So I just wanted to talk today all about the law of attraction and how you can use the law of attraction to attract what you want into your life. Now, it's not some kind of like secret formula that only certain people can use. Literally, the law of attraction can be used by anybody at all. But you have to really tap into what you're looking for. So if you're using it in personal life, for example, if you're unhappy with the way that you look, you're unhappy with your weight, for example, if you're just focusing on the fact of I feel fat, I feel ugly, then you're not going to change how you feel. But if you start focusing on how you would feel if you fit into your perfect dress, or how a guy would feel if he was able to get into that shirt that he wanted to wear, or get back into his favourite pair of jeans, if you get really crystal clear and visualise on how you would feel at the end result, that is then when law of attraction starts to work. If you're really wanting to change your car, for example, you're unhappy with the car you've got, you really want to change your car, you have to imagine sitting behind the wheel of that car. What's the colour, what's the interior like, how will it feel to drive? The more detailed you can make it, the more you will attract it into your life. If you're in debt, for example, and you're thinking, I wish I could be debt free, that's not being clear enough. You have to imagine your life when you are debt free. What will your life be like when you no longer have the burden of debt? What will you be able to do in your life when you don't have that debt hanging over you? You've got to really get crystal clear of what things would you be able to do on a day-to-day basis if you didn't have the debt. What would you do on a monthly basis? How many holidays could you go on? What else would you do with that money when it wasn't going on bills? The more crystal clear you can make it, the more that then you will start to attract it into your life. Again, going into personal, if you're single and you wanting to be in a relationship, rather than focusing on the fact of, I'm single, I'm never going to meet anybody, nobody's going to find me attractive, they won't, because you're giving out that negativity, you're giving out that negative vibe. But if you learn to love yourself and you're confident in your own skin, and you get really crystal clear about what you're wanting in a partner, for example, what would you, in your ideal partner, what would you want that partner to be? Then you have to imagine your life with that partner. What interests would you have together? What hobbies would you do? Where would you go? You have to really imagine that you're already with that person. Then when it creates those feelings in here, your mind can't tell the difference between it really happening and you just actually imagining it. So you can start to have those feelings, and if you can imagine it happening, then it will absolutely happen in real life. If you want to be successful in business, you have to imagine that you're already successful in business. You have to visualise having a team. You have to visualise not having to worry about money. You have to visualise, your paycheck at the end of the month, the end of the day. You have to be crystal clear and imagine that you've already got it. So when you're talking on Facebook Lives, when you're posting, you have to post with confidence like you're already there. Tell yourself that you're already successful, you're already a leader, you're already somebody that people should be taking note of, and you have to lead with that confident front. If you just think, I'm a nobody, no one's going to listen to me, I've got no results, they won't, because you're not leading with confidence. But if you say, I'm here, I'm proud of who I am today, but I'm making positive changes to be a better tomorrow, and every day you wake up with that attitude of, I'm going to go to sleep today knowing that I've gone to sleep a better person than I woke up. If you keep focusing on like even 1% a day of getting better, 1% a day, by the end of the month that's a 30% growth in you. If you do that for 90 days, that's a 90% growth in you. You don't have to conquer the world on a daily basis, but you do have to take small steps. But if you do something small every day, then you're getting the compounding effect in your own life. that's as powerful as compounding in crypto, but little small steps every day and you'll become better and better and better. Now, the better you become in life, the better you attract. If you lead with confidence on your Facebook profile, you will start to turn heads and get noticed by other people that are confident, that are either looking up to you to want to be you, or that they're able to look at you and think, yes, she or he is just like me. But if you're not leading with confidence in yourself, then you're never ever going to attract confident people into your life. And if you are running a business on Facebook, you want to be having the best possible people on your team. Now, to attract the best possible people onto your team, you have to lead by example. So you have to be showing your confident side. And if you're not confident yet, fake the confidence in yourself. I don't mean fake it till you make it and pretend you're somebody that you're not, being flash, but in yourself, tell yourself that you're confident. So if you're not confident doing Facebook Lives yet, I want you to imagine, before you do a Facebook Live, I want you to put a different outfit on. I want you to put something else on, and I want you to imagine that you've just put like a suit on and you're going for an interview. You know when you put a suit on and you feel you stand tall and you know you look good when you look in the mirror? I want you to imagine that you've put something that's going to make you feel confident before you get on a Facebook Live, and tell yourself that when you do a Facebook Live that you're going to be confident. If you can only last for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, keep it short, but I want you to be confident throughout that whole entire live, and then start to build them up by a couple of minutes each time. But don't feel like you have to do a Facebook Live for like half an hour, 15 minutes. If you like this and you're like, there's no point. Keep it short and sweet. Just lead with a confident front, and when you start to feel more confident, you change in everything that you do. When you speak to people about your business, you are much more confident in talking about your business. You start to lead with the vision rather than trying to lead with just the products. You have more confidence that you can close more sales, because when you're starting to talk to somebody, you're listening in a different kind of way because you're more confident. You've opened up your mindset. So then the questions start to just roll off your tongue, where before you're thinking, oh, what am I going to ask them next? And, well, what should I say to this? You start to just let it flow because you're confident. So the more confident you can make yourself, the easier your whole entire life will become. But you've got to be consistent in it every single day. And if you are, then the law of attraction will honestly be so, so powerful that you'll just be amazed how different your life can be in like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. But just to finish off, if you're going through something bad in your life now, you know, relationships, struggles, any kind of negativity, if you suffer from stress and anxiety like I used to do, if you focus on that, you end up attracting more. You know, if you feel depressed or you feel anxious or you feel stressed, if you keep saying, oh God, I feel so stressed, oh God, I feel really down, you're going to attract more of that into your life, and you're going to become so stressed, so anxious or so depressed that you get nothing done because you're focusing only on the negatives. But if you feel like shit today, but you focus on, if I felt amazing, what could I achieve? If you focus on what you really want to have, then those negative thoughts just drift away from your mind because you're focusing all your energy on the positive things. So if anxiety is holding you back, stress is holding you back, depression is holding you back, I've had all three, like really seriously, that has affected my life for years. But now they will never, ever, ever take hold of me ever again, because I've learned how to control my mind. And any tiny little bout, when that starts, I either go to the gym and I go and work out, I'll go to the spa to go and chill out, I'll go and walk my dog to get in the fresh air and clear my mind. You've got to flip it. As soon as you get a negative thought in your mind, you need to flip it and do something immediately. If you sit there and dwell on something negative, it will eat and eat and eat away at you. So you need to literally flick it off like a switch and go and do something. Get out the house, go and do something and completely change your thought process, and then flip it onto something positive. So as soon as the negative thoughts start to come into your mind, you control it straight away like a switch and go, no, I'm not having it. But if you sit there and think, oh, I'm super stressed, I can't do this, nobody likes me, nobody's buying from me, nobody's liking my posts, it's negative, negative, negative. Keep focusing on how can I become better, how can I be happier, and then you attract that back into your life, because like attracts like. So I hope that there's been some like helpful tips here, to help those of you that might be struggling in like your personal life or your business life. I don't claim to be an expert, but The Secret, the book, completely changed my life. Within 10 minutes of listening to it on audio, I literally broke down in sobs of tears, sat in front of my radiator on the floor, and I completely sobbed my heart out. And it was like that light bulb moment in my life where I thought, do you know what? Stress and anxiety and depression is never ever going to hold me back in my life again. And from that moment on, my life has completely changed. So if I feel as though I can let people know that they should do it too, you've got nothing to lose. Download the audiobook, The Secret. And I think it's better to listen to the audio than it is to actually read the book. And the reason why I say this is because you can switch off from everything. You don't even have to use your eyes. Just close your eyes and listen to the audio. And it's so, so powerful is the words. And every day that then you're having a bit of an off day, play it again, and it's so, so powerful. It literally makes you look at your life in a totally different way. And it makes you know that you can take control over everything, because thoughts become things. So if you allow negativity thoughts in your life, they turn into negative things. Where if you have positive thoughts, they turn into positive things. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to go now. My fingers are freezing. But I do hope that some of these little helpful tips have helped some of you. And those of you that do know me and have known me for a long time, I suffered with stress and anxiety for years. And, I was almost a prisoner in my own home over a 5-year period, because I stopped doing lots of sociable things because my anxiety had taken control. And I wish I'd known about all of this back then, because I wouldn't have suffered for so, so long. But now I know that at least I can control things. And I hope that anybody that's watching this video that is going through, difficult times, personal or business, please, 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 for the sake of a very, very cheap book, go and get it and listen to it. And then by all means get in touch with me. If you feel as though you need somebody to talk to, I'm only a message away. I'm just a human being. I'm happy to help. Speak to you later. Bye.